Hi there, Kevin Tharp here. In this series of videos, we've been walking you through some beginner level HTML and CSS stuff. And so we've, up to this point, we've created an HTML document. We've added a embedded style sheet to that within the head tag of that document. So that we've added some styles there. Learned a little bit about some basic CSS stuff. Now what I want to do is I want to move to looking at when you are managing multiple pages, because embedded style sheet only applies to an individual HTML document. More often we're dealing with, when we're working with styles, we're working with styles that are going to apply to a bunch of pages, an entire site, or even multiple sites. And so we have to find a way of managing that ability to enter the style sheets in one location and they apply to a number of things. So what I'm going to do is, we've been working on this doc1.html. I'm going to go to doc2.html, which as you recall from the early videos was created from the same template. So it's got the same base HTML in here as the other one does. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to apply an external style sheet to this and start moving forward in that way. So the way that we connect an external style sheet is through what we call a link. I'm going to show you how to do that now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link to, in the early stages of this set of videos, I created a basic.css document, which is just a blank CSS document. It doesn't have any rules yet. So I want to go ahead and first I want to move some rules in there. So I'm going to go back to this doc1 document, and there's a couple of these rules that I want to grab and keep. I want to grab and keep the this set of rules here. There's no nav items set up in that doc2, so they won't do me any good right now. So I'm just going to copy those styles and I'm going to bring them over here and I'm going to paste them right in there. So I've got a compound, I've got a group of selectors here, H1, H2, H3, and a compound selector of ID main body header 1, giving them a color and a background color to the main body. So those basic rules are in there. So I'm going to come now to, let me go ahead and save that. And I'm going to come to doc2.html. As you'll notice, none of the styles apply yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to work within the head tag here. We're going to create a new tag called a link. And it's important that in a link tag you have three different properties. You've got the relationship, and what that's doing is telling it what kind of document you're doing. So I'm telling it that it's a style sheet, the type, and what that document is, a text/CSS. And so you're just telling it what kind of document that it is that you're linking to. And then href is the hyperlink reference, and in this case, oops, the name of that is basic.css. Now, because this is in the same folder, I'm able to just name, it's in the same folder as the basic CSS. So doc2 and .html and basic.css are in the same folder. So all I have to do is give it the name of the CSS. Later on, you probably will get in the habit of including all your style sheets into a single folder. So then you'll have to do a relative or an absolute path, and that'll be covered in a different lesson. So I need to close that tag, and that gives me the details that I need. And as soon as I do that, what it does is it comes over, it pulls the information from that style sheet and it applies to this document. So that gives us a really efficient way of sharing the same code amongst multiple pages. So that's how you set up the external style sheet. We'll go into more information in the next video.